Guys, it is time once again to revisit a beautiful car, but this time we're in the PERF tuner. The first time I've actually bought this car in the game. It's the 4GT. I mean, you should probably already know that. So let's see what happens when we upgrade this thing to the, I was going to say circuit spec then, PERF spec. That's what we're doing today, because I want to see how we can customize this thing, because I know already what it looks like in circuit spec, so kind of makes sense to go in PERF, because then we can customize it and have a little bit of fun. 4GTs are good in every colour, like blue, red, yellow, white, anything at all in the 4GT will fit in. What I'm going to do is save it. I'm going to wait and we'll go to the tuner, the HQ even, to sort that out after. And those seats are something else. What? Is that comfortable? Are those speakers? I don't even know. I'm not going to question it. We're going to leave the interior as it is. And now it's time for some actual parts to change. It's good being back from the circuit cars, but I do kind of miss the wide body at the same time. I'd have to say the best is probably one of the early ones. It's actually quite difficult because they're a little bit weird, but I like this because it's got a bit of carbon on there. And as for the rear bump, oh my lord. Okay, so I want to kind of keep the same lights, but I definitely want to change the... Okay, I've made my mind up, actually. No, wait, I haven't... Yes. No. Yes. Finally, that's the one. That looks mental. Love it. Side skirts, what do you got for me? A bit of carbon. Can't go wrong with a bit of carbon. As for the official rims, I could go with either of these. Let's see what it looks like with the 4GT rims there. And then let's see what it looks like with these rims here. You know what? I'm going with the first ones. Ooh, that looks nice. And then as for the wing, have we got a bigger wing? I don't know. Is that bigger? Let's go back to it. You know, that's lower, but it looks nicer. I'm gonna go with that. The went with the technically smaller wing. What is this? Is this some voodoo magic? And it's time for some carbon. Are we gonna put any carbon on here? Are we gonna put any carbon on the bonnet? No, we're not. We're sticking with that. I've amazed you, haven't I? I've amazed you. How else could we go? I mean, this car just needs a normal stripe on it. It's just one of those cars that needs it. We could go with the double stripe. I quite like that. But I also like the single stripe that goes through here. That's a hard one. I think we'll go with the double. It screams 4GT more so to me. And let me go to some award plates. We're going to go to level up. And that's literally it. I don't want to do much else. Get me out of here quickly. So first thing I've got to say, looks a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks pretty odd not having the wide body. The front of it's fine, but the rear end looks a little bit different. Now I want to see how this thing is in the cockpit view. Oh my lord. You don't need a circuit spec when it comes to the 4GT. Jesus Christ, it is a circuit spec no matter what. In full stock, I'll probably be circuit spec. Anywho, so let's see how this thing handles. It is quite heavy on the force feedback, so it feels a bit slow as well because of the heaviness. Is this actually a heavy car? I never thought it was. So let's... English. Let's learn to English before we actually try and commentate on videos, Theo. I'm not gonna lie, this car is actually surprisingly good to drive. The force feedback's like probably half as heavy as, say, or let's do this challenge. Half as heavy as, like, I don't know, a Hummer or something. It's up there. Feels heavier than the Merc in the wheel itself. That's not actually, like, saying how the car moves around. I'm talking about the force feedback and both. It just feels heavy, okay? See if I can actually get platinum on this challenge. Piece of cake. Look at that. That's what you call a 4GT. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm still alive somehow. What do we got? Weight reduction. I think not. I would like the weight to stay on the car. That's one thing I'm wondering now. If we actually went to, say, put the weight reduction on this car, would it instantly become... Oh my god, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh! Would it instantly become ridiculously light and be terrible at driving? Then again, it does feel heavier than the SLS, so I doubt it. I needed a few more colours to test this out on, just to see what it's like. Because it does feel planted. I'm in sport mode. Look, this is all the way. Turn the wheel all the way. Full throttle. Full throttle and it still comes out of it. Look, that's pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed with that. I thought that the car would be quite light and slide a bit, but it doesn't. Well, it does slide, but you stay in control of it. There aren't many cars that do that on the crew. Come on, 4GT, don't hit that traffic car, just sway through it all. Oh my god! This isn't a perf car, and it's sliding it. You know what? I'm gonna go in hardcore. This is gonna be really interesting. The wheel is heavier because we're going uphill. That's probably why. It's probably not due to anything else. As in the hardcore. Okay, definitely in hardcore. Still actually managing to keep hold of it here. I don't understand. You'd think, like, even... Oh god, we got the cops after us. Move! I need to get through, Mr. Policeman. Someone's joining in his 4GT. He's got the same... No, he's got the bigger wing. I actually prefer this smaller wing. Like, it's not smaller, it's exactly the same. It's just... Oi! This car is new. You will pay for that. I'm bloody impressed with this car. I honestly thought it was going to be like... I knew it would be okay. I thought it was going to be a pretty good drive. But Jesus Christ, I didn't expect it to be planted even with this specific spec on. I thought it may slide a little bit more. If we got to circuit, I thought it was going to literally be one of those cars that slides everywhere, but no, this isn't. It's like planted, and we've got no assist on. We're on hardcore here, and it slides if you want it to, but you've still got the control. Look at how much that wheel's turning. Oh, too much throttle, but you get the idea. This is a bloody brilliant car. Move! And I think I would suggest this over a lot of cars now. This is probably one of the best perf cars I've actually driven. It seems the perf cars are like the best spec. Handling wise, a lot of them just feel amazing, and this just proves that. I don't know why I haven't picked it, because 4GT is such a good car. Why haven't I picked it up before? Why has it taken me this long? I don't know. But me and the guys shall see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for staying by. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff. I'll see you soon. Peace!